Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. Kyle Shanahan on the 49ers sideline. His team sitting pretty, 5-1 in the early going. On the other side for the Rams, it's Sean McVay. His guys had the week off last week, so they are, in theory, rested up and ready to get back at it. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad to have you join us. The punter, Braden Mann, will start this one. Off we go from Southern California. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I've got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Micah Parsons in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Well, 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time, led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
When you have a chance to kind of poke around the locker room, Mike, and talk to the coaches and the players, and you say, how would you best describe your quarterback? The word perfectionist, it seems to come up pretty often, and it's pretty clear to see why. He was not happy throwing that pick last week, and otherwise it was an incredible stat line. So that's the drive that allows him to just continuously improve week in and week out, and I'm anxious to see what a better performance even looks like here today.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Again, it's McCaffrey. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll take this one in. Jordan James. Touchdown, San Francisco. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line up.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught. They get the two-point conversion. What a start to this one. An 8-0 edge. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Rams offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. The numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's out wide to Williams. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
6 brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one into the hands of Atwell. Into space. And he will go all the way. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown Rams. It's his second touchdown of the year. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Rams are back within a point. It's 8-7. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already just in this first quarter of play. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Get set.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll go with Purdy. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. Back to the air again is Purdy. That'll be taken in. It's DeMarcus Robinson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Again in the air for Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
It just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
He'll air this one out for Watkins.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Niners first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. Here's 3rd and 2. Back to the air is Purdy. He's got his man, complete to Pearsall. And the Niners going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3. They'll throw again with Purdy. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing again is Purdy. And he's in. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will
He'll look to throw. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
There you see Sean McVay, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Rams. His team heading back onto the field. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing the football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they have come out of the gates hot in this one.
Let's go now. Ready.
First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Back to throw. Short, complete to Likely. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain
3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. That is hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 16-7 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Let's fight.
They put Adams in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's into the end zone. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
His kick is good. Makes the score Niners 16, Rams 14.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Second down, 8 yards to go.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Here's Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10. And a 49er first down.
On the handoff, McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss. Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
15 yards through the air. First down, 49ers. To throw, Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
At the Rams 36.
Throwing again is Purdy. And it's caught, it's Robinson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. A run here with McCaffrey. And the 49ers are going to be set up first and goal. Nice run, getting them down to the 6.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Here now, second down and goal. To throw is Purdy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. DeMarcus Robinson. Touchdown, San Francisco. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for first and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And while the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. If the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's live for the next play call.
Finding space at the 40. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Check pitch.
Now, faking the give. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. On the give, it's Williams. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Jonas Saker is there to make the stop.
Switch. Yellow.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Go now. Switch. Yellow.
They'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. Down to the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, LA. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. He's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL leader in touchdown passes. Throwing on first down is Purdy. This one is caught by Robinson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Second and a yard. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, 49ers.
Back to the air again is Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
19 more on that one. And another first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Second and goal.
Here's Purdy again. That one taken in. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown. 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2.
He'll drop the throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Check right.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll push forward for about a yard. Upton Stout in for that tackle. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on Gang Green, the New York Jets. And this is Jacoby Myers. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Raiders improve their mark to 7-0 as they get the win. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. This is Malik Washington. He's going to find a seam in the middle of the field and haul it in. 56 yards, touchdown. The Dolphins get their 3rd win as they come away with the victory. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the Carolina Panthers. And this is Bryce Young. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. The Panthers up their record to 5-2 as they get the victory here. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL. It's the first half of the season, but as you can see, he's already leading the league in passing yardage. A first down throw for Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down, San Francisco.
Purdy going to put it up again. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He's got his man. Complete to Pearsall. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That's to Robinson. He's got it. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
On 2nd down, it's McCaffrey. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up into this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage is excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Purdy now on 2nd down. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
From the 2-yard line.
Throwing is Purdy. It is brought in the end zone. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, 49ers. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
The 49ers
They'll throw again with Purdy. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Puka Nacua and this Rams offense come back onto the field. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Ready, break. Let's go. Ready.
They put Adams in motion.
Hut.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. An injured player on that one, and it's Nick Bosa. Game stopped as they come to look at the outstanding defender. Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Bryce Huff, he's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long. Hunt team headed out for the Rams, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone.
Christian McCaffrey on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And it's caught. It's Robinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 48-yard line.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
Gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They need 2. Here's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
San Francisco.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. He's brought down by Kobe Turner.
33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Purdy to throw. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
Here's 1st and 10.
First down, 49ers.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he will score again. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, 49ers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will
Now they'll set up to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Rams offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open right side is likely. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard. From the 31, here is 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Set. Hut. Ready?
They put Adams in motion. He'll get this out wide. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 33, here's second down and 4.
At the 49ers' 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he's in. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown Rams. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Rams are able to edge a bit closer. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side.
Well, Mike, sometimes we try to make NFL football a lot harder than it is. When you have a reliable target like this, and he just continues to get open, and you realize the defense simply can't cover him, there's no reason to look anywhere else. Not only has he put together a tremendous game statistically, but he's just been flat-out dominant.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
We're starting to see this so often, like the days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to. Yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
On the bootleg, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
It's third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Rams offense ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if he can get the turnaround going here. He'll start this drive with first down. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll look to throw. throw over the middle, brought in by Allen. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. This one complete to Atwell. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
The motion man is Nakua.
At the Niners 45.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Let's go now.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Back to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on fourth down.
10 at the 37-yard line.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's another Rams first down. First and 10.
That's Jones on the move. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Micah Parsons gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Set, hut. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Pass caught left side by Likely. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up second and
5. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
second and 8.
They keep it on the ground with James. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Here now, third and 5. They'll stick to the run, and it's James again. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a win here for the 49ers, and it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.